that you are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today, where we are going to talk about my second book for May, and that is The Storyteller by Kathryn Williams. And it takes place in 2007, but includes diaries from the early part of the 20th century. And so I consider it mostly historical fiction. Jess's second great aunt, Anna, died years ago. Her parents decide to sell Anna's old house, and Jess goes with her mom to help clean out the attic. In the attic, Jess finds an old leather trunk that contains journals. Jess herself is a writer, and she loves the trunk. So she takes the trunk with the old books home. Additionally, Jess has some other things going on. She doesn't really think that she is all that likable as she is, and so to fit in, she pretends to like the things that others like. She also tends to go along with others' suggestions instead of saying what she really thinks. For her boyfriend, she pretends to like the things that he likes. With her mom, she does the activities and enrolls in the classes that her mom suggests, instead of doing the ones that she is really interested in. Jess does this so much, in fact, that most others truly do not know her. Her friend Katie is an exception. Katie is one person with whom Jess is completely open and herself. So these journals from the trunk really get her thinking. Jess begins to wonder what great-great-aunt Anna wrote about. What was her life like? She is so interested in knowing what the journals contain that she places an ad for someone to translate some of the journals for her. Evan, a college student studying languages, responds to the ad and agrees to translate a few of these journals. What he finds is surprising. Anna's journals indicate that she might have been a member of the Russian royal family. Anna just may be Anastasia, the third daughter of Tsar Nicholas, believed to have been killed with the rest of her family during the Russian Revolution. As Jess and Evan research the information in the diaries, they begin to grow closer and become friends. But Jess's two worlds are about to be thrown together, and Jess must decide who she really is and who she wants to be. I found this a very interesting read, partly because I think it's valuable to dig into your past and your family history. I've been researching my family history, and discoveries that I've made have helped me to better understand myself, my beliefs, and the attitudes that I have. What are some books to read for a similar experience? And here I'm focusing on books with characters who are looking into their own or their family's past. First up is Far from the Tree by Robin Benway. Grace, an only child, was adopted when she was a baby. At 16, she is pregnant and makes the decision to give her baby up for adoption. This makes her curious about her biological family, so she goes in search of them. Grace discovers that she is the middle child with an older brother and a younger sister. Maya is her younger sister, and Maya has a lot to say about her newly discovered family ties. Having grown up as the only brunette in a family of chipper redheads, Maya is eager to find similarities between herself and her newly found siblings. Joaquin is the stoic older brother, but he has no desire to bond over their shared loss of their mother. He was never adopted and spent 17 years in foster care system. These 17 years have taught him to keep his secrets and his fears to himself. Far from the Tree weaves together stories of three very different teenagers connected by blood and explores the meaning of families. Everything Within and In Between by Nikki Barthelmess. Ree Fernandez lives with her strict Mexican grandmother, who constantly reminds her that they live in America and they're speaking English. Ree remembers a time when her mother lived with them, and her mom and her grandmother would speak Spanish and make their favorite Mexican dishes, but only when Ree's grandfather wasn't home. Ree also remembers her mom and her grandfather arguing a lot. Secretly, Ree blames her grandparents for her mother leaving. One day, Ree finds a hidden letter from her mom and realizes that her mom has been trying to connect with her for years. Ree knows that contacting her mom will upset her grandmother, and so she does it in secret. But all is not as Ree remembered, and when reality returns, Ree discovers who she can really trust and depend upon. A Constellation of Roses by Miranda Asebedo. Ever since Trix McCabe's mother left, she has been determined to make it on her own. With her abilities to pull valuables off of strangers, she is convinced that she has what it takes to survive. Then Trix is given a choice: go to jail or go to live with her long-lost family in a small town. She doesn't plan to stick around with her family for long, but she discovers that there is something about McCabe women, something in their talents that Trix is drawn to. Her cousin hand sews dresses and can tell a person's deepest secret with just a touch of a hand. Her aunt bakes pies that seem to cure all ills. And her great aunt takes one look at Trix's palm and tells her that she needs to put down some roots somewhere or she won't have a future anywhere. Trix begins to feel like she might belong with this group of women. When her past comes back to haunt her, she will need to decide whether to take a chance on this life or keep running from the one she's always known. And there we are. I hope that you enjoyed this look at books with characters who take a look at their families and their own past. If you are interested in looking into your own family history, keep in mind that the library does offer the free library version of Ancestry.com. You can come into the library and use it for free during our open hours. Also, we are a Family Search affiliate library, so you can come here, sign into Family Search, see extended records. Records that you would not be able to look at while you were at home. I'll be back next time when we will take a look at my third and fourth books for May, In the Hall with a Knife and In the Ballroom with a Candlestick, both by Diana Peterfreund. We're doing this combined book talk because both books are from the same series. And until next time, I hope that you enjoy all that you do and all that you read. And thank you!